Okay, so before I really dive into this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Snapdragon and the Snapdragon Insiders program for sending me out to the beautiful island of Hawaii for the Snapdragon Summit 2023. If you are not part of the Snapdragon Insider community, I highly suggest joining. It's such a very positive group of people, just a really good sense of community there, little to no negativity, as well as being able to stay on top of things in terms of technology and innovation. So I had an amazing time in Hawaii, just enjoying the beautiful views, enjoying the nature, enjoying learning more about the culture, enjoying the food, or even just hanging out with my fellow insiders. But honestly, the announcements and the tech that was involved in Snapdragon Summit 2023 made the experience just as good, if not better. I'm really excited that I was able to go hands-on with a lot of the new technology and enhancements and upgrades that Snapdragon announced at the Snapdragon Summit. And today I'm just going to tell you about some of my favorite features and enhancements that I've seen. Some of the major announcements were the Snapdragon X Elite 8 Gen 3, S7 Pro, and Snapdragon Seamless. I'm going to start with talking about Snapdragon Seamless because it seems like that's what's going to connect all of these other Snapdragon platforms together. This really seems like the first time that Android or maybe even Windows devices have come up with some sort of software that is able to form as good of an ecosystem as Apple has with their devices, such as their iPads to AirPods to laptops. Like, here's a good example in which we are moving a photo from one Android device to a Snapdragon powered Windows device to another Android device. It's just super seamless and you don't really even have to think about it. Since we're talking about seamless switching, I think we should cover the Qualcomm S7 Pro audio chip because seamless switching between Bluetooth and Wi-Fi is actually one of the most interesting things that I've seen throughout this conference. Essentially, your audio device will be able to prioritize and choose whichever connection is stronger between Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and connect to it automatically. I was actually able to demo this feature with the other insiders and it worked a lot better than I thought it would. Like, it's literally going to be as smooth as you changing rooms and your device realizing that Bluetooth isn't strong enough, and then automatically switching to Wi-Fi. It does it in under a second. So let's talk about the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for a minute. So you guys know I'm a huge Android fan, so this is a big deal for me since most of the flagship Androids will have this Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in it. One of the AI features that automatically just pops in my head that was announced is the fact that the 8 Gen 3 powered devices will be capable of actually having on-device AI. There's just so many different things that you can do with this, and none of it requires an internet connection. I think that is absolutely amazing, and I think that is the future of AI. It really seems as if Snapdragon is just really using the different parts and sensors in a phone to help improve your quality of life as well. So a good example of this is they showed a demo in which the phone was actually able to use a sensor on the back of the phone to measure the air quality. And then when you sprayed like a hazardous chemical behind it, it was able to detect that that chemical was hazardous. I really think this is going to be very important in years to come. May not be automatically, but within a few years, I think these type of features are going to be very beneficial for people. Okay, so let's go to probably the biggest announcement that Snapdragon announced at the Snapdragon Summit 2023, the brand new processors for computers. So they announced the brand new Snapdragon X Elite processor. So this event really made me want a Snapdragon powered laptop. Just in terms of raw performance, nothing can really match up at all. But what really made this device stand out is just the efficiency that it has. One of the biggest claims of the event is that Qualcomm claims that they can match their competitors' performance, which in this example, they used the Apple's M2 Max, but it's 30% more efficient. That is huge in mobile computing. My biggest personal takeaway in this is that Windows devices will finally be able to compete with Apple devices and Mac powered devices in power and efficiency. And I'm just super excited to see that. And I'm also super excited to see what this processor can do in other form factors, such as gaming laptops and gaming handhelds. Notoriously, these sort of Windows devices have always had very bad battery life, but really good performance. I think this is going to change that a lot. These performance advancements, as well as the AI integration in this new chip, is really what's going to set it apart from its competitors. Just like with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, this Snapdragon X Elite has generative AI built in, so you won't have to access the internet or anything because, again, this AI assistant is local to your computer. So, again, you do not have to use internet or have Wi Fi or any sort of outside connection. You could literally just search a prompt and it will come up. I actually went hands on with this, and it was actually really good being able to generate both text based responses as well as images. Okay, if you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching it. I am wrapping this video up now. Again, I had such a very good experience at the Snapdragon Summit 2023. Again, thank you to the Snapdragon and Snapdragon Insiders program. Really appreciate the invite, and I had a very good time and hope to be invited again one day. If you guys have any questions about the event, or if you have any questions about being an insider, feel free to reach out. I will definitely answer any questions that you may have. Again, the event was just super dope. I really love to see Qualcomm make these advancements, specifically in AI. AI is the future, and they realize that, and there are just so many AI related features that are going to be very beneficial for making our lives easier with technology. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up now. Again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and thanks for watching.